get into some action. We can do the campaign since I'm just learning how to do things. Oh, I guess I gotta move my mouse around to figure things out. So I'm here, let's play mission.
American military presence in the Baltics has been reinforced in response to the Russian military exercises held on both sides of the Sawatki Gap in Kaliningrad and Belarus. With more than 40,000 military personnel involved, ships, tanks, planes, and helicopters, it's the biggest military exercise ever held in the region. Camp Hercus, the new permanent U.S. base in the region, is at the epicenter of tensions as U.S. and Russian military exercises are held simultaneously less than 20 miles away from each other.
The need for the permanent deployment of U.S. forces in Lithuania is more apparent than ever, and we are looking forward to continuing to take advantage of opportunities to enhance the interoperability of our forces, providing a credible deterrent against any potential aggression, and to operate more effectively should deterrence fail.
General Bennett, you are in charge of U.S. military operations in the region. Why are U.S. forces in such close proximity to the Russian exercise? Don't you fear this aggressive posture could lead to an escalation?
Last time I checked, Lithuania was a sovereign country. If it is their wish to host permanent U.S. forces on their soil, I don't see why Moscow should have a say in that. Now, if you excuse me, I have a military exercise to prepare.
Thank you, General Bennett.
Good morning, Commander. So, have you seen me on the news? Everyone's talking about this exercise. It's not every day you see such a display of power. Reminds me of Desert Storm in '91. Ah, the good old days. Anyway, Major Williams, how are the preparations coming along?
The men are ready, General. We can begin the exercise.
All right then, showtime.
Oh, one last thing, General. A special diplomatic envoy sent by Washington has demanded to meet you. Counselor Miller?
Of course it's Miller. No military demonstration in the world is complete without this vulture showing up. His stupid face is the last thing I want to see today. So let's go. We're on a schedule.
Alright, let's see. Intelligence reports give you information about the different equipment that will be present on the battlefield. Okay. Can I tap? No, I can't click over anything more, so we'll just hit play. Exercise.
Miller keeps calling and won't give me a break if I don't throw him a bone. Go pick him up at his hotel and take him for a tour, Commander. Show him around the base, do whatever you want, as long as you keep him out of my hair. And take Williams with you. No offense, but she's more talkative than you.
Well, Commander, I guess we're the
Got
bone
some
then.
terrain flashing in and out.
Miller's hotel is on the way to the training area.
Colors.
Let's
I
hope
am
he's in a
blue,
better mood
allies
than the
green,
General.
Monsters red, neutrals gray. Cool. Basic commands. Okay, left mouse button, order movement with right, double click right to follow roads. Vehicles move faster on roads, slower. Okay, cool. Yep. WASD. F4, yep. Cool, okay. Why is my W not working? So this is my objective, so I gotta pick them up. Helicopter? I missed the point of what I was supposed to do. Let's see what they had to say.
Miller keeps calling. What are you doing, Commander? Go get him so he'll leave me alone. Why is Miller still calling me, Commander? Go pick him up.
We're Oscar Mike.
Good.
Pedal to the metal. Personal carrier here.
Okay.
Moving there now. Roger. Moving to next waypoint.
I forgot how to make them go on the road.
Roger. We're on the move. Copy. Relocating.
There we go.
There are units from all three Baltic states regrouped here. Lithuanian artillery, mechanized infantry from Latvia, as well as reservists and armored vehicles from Estonia. They have different equipment, different tactics, speak different languages. Creating an interoperable force in this region is a real headache. Counselor Miller, I am Major Williams. It's a pleasure to have you with us. The commander and I will show you around on our way to the General. Please hop in.
Well, it's about time. Let's go. Take me to the training ground first. I need to make sure that our equipment is showcased in the best possible conditions.
The exercise is about to start, so you will be able to see for yourself. But I didn't know there was a show.
This whole exercise is for show, Major. A show of force for our potential enemies, but also an arms fair for our partners.
I see. And which partners are we trying to impress today, Counselor?
That's confidential. Just drive, Major. Are we there yet, Major?
Almost, sir. This is the artillery training ground, Counselor. Here our soldiers practice fire mission procedures. The commander will make a demonstration for you.
Well, let's see how much time it'll take you to hit all these targets, Commander.
Mortar, ready to fire.
Alright, fire mission, yeah. Let's oh, okay, let's cancel that. Oh, I don't think I hit that right.
Mortar available, sir.
So let's do this. Fire mission. Oh, I gotta move up, don't I? So let's see.
Well, I don't have all day,
Mortars.
Commander. Will you manage to hit or target or not?
Who wants a skylight for his house? Relocating to the next emplacement.
Whoops.
Departing. Mortar ready. Send coordinates.
Sir, the vehicles must be kept on the shooting platform for safety reasons.
Ah. Okay.
Mortar ready to engage, sir. Roger. Call for fire received. Mortar ready, sir.
Is there a problem, Commander? The mortars are waiting for a fire mission order to destroy the targets.
Mortar ready. Send mission. Fire coordinates received.
Panicked.
Dispersion increases with distance. That's why more rounds are needed to hit targets located further away. Smart munitions don't have this problem. They are much more accurate and can correct their trajectory to hit a target designated by a laser.
Mortar at your command, sir. Solid copy. Fire mission received.
These guys are so happy.
As you can see, our latest battlefield management interface enables extremely responsive fire missions.
It was I who sold that concept to Congress. Glad to see it works in practice, too.
So how is your hotel, counselor? I've heard it's quite fancy.
Apart from the fact that I was woken up every 20 minutes by helicopters passing right over my head, it was lovely.
This guy sounds like Cyclops from X-Men, the animated series.
Roger. We're Oscar Mike.
Hey, why is the radar of this Patriot turned off?
It's the standard procedure to keep the radar turned off by default, to keep the unit mobile and avoid destruction by anti-radiation missiles. They can still use their backup tracking systems to target aircraft, but in this mode, their detection and engagement range are limited.
Then switch this radar on, Commander. Let's see how far target practice drones can be detected and engaged.
Air defense here. We're combat ready.
Ooh, MSE missiles, so this isn't necessarily used
Radar turned on.
for drone engagements, but sure, okay.
Wow, these missiles is impressive.
The efficiency of the radar depends on the altitude of the target. Low-flying aircraft are harder to detect, and helicopters cannot be targeted at all as they fly below the minimum detection altitude of the radar. That's why short-range air defense, SHORAD, is needed to complement long-range surface-to-air missiles.
Anti-aircraft here. Roger, engaging.
A fine demonstration of our firepower, Commander. The message is clear. No country equipped with our anti-aircraft systems need worry about its airspace being violated.
Moving there now.
Can you step on the gas a bit? We're crawling.
Sorry, sir. There are strict speed regulations on the base.
Yeah, of course there are.
Heavy cav.
This is the tank firing range. A platoon of M1A2 Abrams is ready for the demonstration. Tank armor is much stronger on the front than on the sides. The training of our crews consists in maneuvering to engage the enemy from the flank, while minimizing the exposure of their own flanks. Tanks carry different types of rounds. Explosive rounds to engage infantry and lightly armored vehicles, and armor-piercing rounds to deal with highly armored targets. Explosive rounds are equally effective at any distance, but the penetration of armor-piercing rounds increases the closer you get to the target. You should move closer to the targets to demonstrate the increased penetrating power of the kinetic ammunition, Commander.
Heavy armor is ready to rumble. Let's run them over. I need suppressive fire over here. Heavy armor is on the field. Driver, move out.
Very well. Now, can you send as many targets as possible? Let's see what a Soviet invasion of Europe would have looked like.
Our tanks benefit from good reverse speed, which is not the case with Russian-designed tanks.
Combat ready.
This allows us to move backward to avoid being overrun, while maintaining our powerful frontal armor facing the enemy.
Heavy cav is on the field. Fire on that position. Heavy cav ready to rumble. Move backwards.
Well, this is it. 70 tons of American
Armored
diplomacy.
transport reporting in.
You mean 70 tons of a diplomatic nightmare? I had explained to the Lithuanian government why they needed to reinforce all their road bridges from here to Poland to support their weight.
Sure, but when they arrive, nothing stands in their way.
Standing by.
And how was your flight,
Good
Counselor?
copy. Next waypoint.
Completely unremarkable. You know, I spent half my life in the air, so the only surprises would be finding snakes on the plane, flying the thing myself, or reaching my 60s without getting cancer.
Long drive, kind of a... Well, I can actually skip tutorials on the secondary. Let me see what this one is.
What's going on here?
Some of our vehicles broke down, apparently. Thanks to the diagnostic system integrated into our vehicles, we can easily identify which part is damaged.
Vehicles hit, there's a chance of receiving an critical effect, useless abilities, or full touch critical effects, detection, aiming, reloading ability. There are 2 levels of significance. Yellow and red. Fully repairing the vehicles removes critical effects.
We cannot let that happen. Not today.
Don't worry, sir. We have the necessary supplies to repair them. The commander will call a cargo truck from the support group and make sure they bring a big load of supplies with them. As soon as the supplies are unloaded next to the vehicles, the crew will handle the repairs automatically.
Click the unload button. So let's
Need supplies?
base, reverse. Where is this quote-unquote unload button?
Breaker 1-9, who needs supplies? Logi here, send traffic.
Back.
Tactical truck ready to haul.
Let's move. Okay. There's gotta be something here, right? So,
I got my ears on, go ahead.
repair the vehicles.
Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me. Ain't nothing gonna get in our way. Heavy transport here, send traffic. Need supplies? Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me.
Oh, is this? Unload supplies. Will do. Okay.
Breaker 1-9, who needs supplies? Logi here, send traffic. Reverse! I got my ears on, go ahead.
These are weapons. Let's see.
Tactical truck ready to haul. Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me. I got my ears on, go ahead. Shift is over, heading back to base.
I have no idea what this was. supposed to do. Maybe I don't have any supplies in there because I'm just not realizing there's nothing there. So maybe I gotta get supplies? I don't know. I can't use my mouse to like figure this out.
Need supplies? Logi here, send traffic. 1099, mission complete.
That's why I did not have supplies, so.
Ain't nothing gonna get in our way.
Now I get it. I have a thing. And it's coming to go supply my vehicles. Oh, hey, what's up, minion? Yeah, it's yeah, I'm just a quiet talker.
Heavy transport here, send traffic.
Let's see, unload. Did that work? I think it worked.
The vehicles are now fully operational
That
again.
took way too much effort.
Perfect. Now let's move on.
Roger, moving out.
Were you trying to play minion? As I wait for the Humvee to drive up.
Helicopters are impressive machines. Boy, are they noisy.
Our pilots are ready to take
Hey,
off.
what's up, Jay?
Do you want to hop in for a ride, counselor?
Good to know.
Certainly. It'll be a nice change from those little private helicopters that fly like cabs.
Cargo helicopters can transport troops and supplies, but also vehicles as long as their weight allows it. One of our vehicles broke
Appreciate
down
it.
during a maneuver exercise. Let's go and recover it with our helicopter.
Where's my
Chinook, at
Alright,
your
there
command.
we go. Fly over to that area.
Troop transport ready.
The hooks are in place. Now let's drop it off at the repair station. Heavy transport here. Flight plan confirmed. Chinook, reporting in. Call my helo bat again.
Ah. I forgot. So I gotta
Chinook.
select. Zoom in.
Flying to
Okay.
coordinates.
There he goes. Now See, I would have hated to figure this out. As I was getting decimated. If I played the game.
Staying low. Chin up, standing by.
The vehicle has been unloaded. The mechanics will get it back in working order. How about a little target practice now, counselor? Get behind one of the machine guns, and we'll put you in range of some targets to shoot at.
But I have never fired a machine gun before.
Don't worry, it's very simple, and I'll be here to help.
Target acquired. Engaging.
Come on, get some! Woo! Yeah!
Heavy transport ready.
Here we go! Bum ba da 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 da. Get some! Get some! Yeah!
While the senator finishes that off, I'm going to take a little drink break. I'll be right back.
Pretty impressive for someone who's never shot before.
That must be a natural.
All the targets are down. Let's head back to the helipad.
I've not had that much fun in a long time. You sure know how to entertain, Major. You should come work with me. With you by my side, getting those contracts signed would be a breeze. Plus, you wouldn't have to work with this grumpy old man anymore.
New flight.
Thank you for the offer. At the moment, I'm tied to my current assignment.
I see. Well, think about it.
All right, Senator. Float around your own time.
Troop transport reporting in.
By the way, Counselor, where do you and the General know each other from?
Ah, we were friends once. Good friends, actually.
Oh, and what happened?
Can we just not have this conversation, please? When do we get there?
The lore, the world building. Yeah.
This is the ATGM shooting ground. It stands for Anti-Tank Guided Missiles. They travel slower than tank rounds, but have a greater range. Their use is therefore preferable when the line of sight is unobstructed.
Yeah, I know that. Send the targets. Let's see that in practice.
Anti-armor vehicle, at your command.
In absence of a specific command, the gunners communicate their targets to each other. If a missile is already in flight, the other gunner will give priority to another target. That way, no missiles are wasted.
It's a pleasant surprise to see I'm not the only one worrying about the taxpayers' money here.
The range of the missiles can be superior to the detection range of the unit, so they generally work alongside recon units. The gunners are trained to switch targets mid-flight if the initial target disappears or if instructed to do so. This is particularly useful, as the long flight time of the missile can give time to the enemy to take cover or activate their smoke dischargers.
I hope you use the old TOW 2A for this demonstration. The new Top Attack TOW 2B costs twice as much, so using them against anything other than a tank is a waste of resources.
Don't worry, sir. We use special training ammunition, both cheaper and less hazardous than regular ammo during exercises.
Troop transport, ready. Already there. Already there.
Gotta keep remember to use this road feature, otherwise that Humvee just tries to plow through any terrain. What's this? Infantry?
I see nothing happening here. What's going on?
It's a good sign, sir. Our troops are exercising their camouflage skills here. They try to reach the target area undetected by staying away from the hostile patrols, staying in cover as much as possible, and sprinting to move across open areas faster. Recon units are specially trained and equipped to remain as discreet as possible. They have a reduced visual, thermal, and electronic signature that makes them harder to detect.
Electronic signature. So they refrain from posting geolocalized selfies during the mission? Impressive.
Wait, I was not paying attention.
Infiltration underway.
How do I bring up terrain? Let me go back to... No, that's not it. It's a bug report, I get it. Okay, radars. Nope. That's not what it was. Let's go all the way down. Sprint line of sight. That's what I wanted to see. Okay. You need to be close enough to detect enemy units, building, and thick forest block line of sights. To visualize line of sights, you may press left Alt key. Oh, okay. That's my push to talk. Well, I'm not connected with an app, so I guess it doesn't matter right now. I just need to know that for the future. Cool. Ah, so that's what they were talking about. Cool.
Sniper team reporting in. Moving quietly. Double time.
Uh-oh. Not good.
Ha! Spotted!
starts over. Yep. Damn.
Give me a target. Infiltrating. Moving silent. Walking like ghosts. Move.
You guys are turning around.
Sneaking in. Copy. We're moving in silence.
Okay, enemy coming down. Just gonna wait a little bit. Alright, he's moving away. Think I can make it here.
On the move. Stealth mode.
I'm gonna sprint.
No time to lose. Copy. Infiltrating. Moving
Why
quietly.
not? Let's just do it.
Well. Looks like we have hide-and-seek champions.
Humvee here. Go ahead.
What's being built here?
Nothing. This is the close quarter training area. Infantrymen use these buildings to simulate urban combat. The rules are simple. We try to capture their sector, and they try to capture ours.
Sounds good. Let's see what you're made of, Commander.
Okay, so where are my guys?
Our troops are ready to be called as reinforcements, Commander.
Let's see.
Roger. Moving to next waypoint.
Infantry weapons have varying ranges and efficiencies. Long-range support weapons usually require the unit to be static, while short-range assault weapons can be fired on the move. Assault weapons are also more effective once in range, and can be used to breach buildings held by enemy units.
Pushing forward. Recon vehicle in contact with the enemy.
Oops.
Good copy. Next waypoint received. Target acquired.
Vehicles can provide excellent fire support, but are vulnerable to infantry anti-tank rockets. They must therefore be kept out of their range as much as possible. When units are under fire or take damage, their stress level increases, which makes them less efficient. There are 2 levels of stress expressed by a blinking orange or red color on their label. When a unit is low on ammo or heavily damaged, it's preferable to send it back to base rather than abandoning it to its fate. Units sent back to base become available again sooner, and you'll receive a bonus of requisition points proportional to their condition.
What a pathetic failure!
Oh, jeez.
I'm sure the commander let them win, as to not demoralize them. They're only reservists, after all.
Is that so, Commander? Well, let's do it again. And this time, no mercy. We're here to show them the superiority of our tactics and equipment, not to look like fools.
All ass! Rock up, we're moving! Shut up and let's go! Move your asses, maggots! Surrender is not a Ranger word! Look alive! Who knew you'd do PT? Suppressive fire! Rock and roll! Covering fire! building! Weapons team in combat, send your orders! Fire on that position! Rangers in combat, awaiting command! Get the fuck up! Move! Reconnaissance, standing by. Run as fast as you're dumb! Heavy weapons team taking fire! Rangers under fire! What are your orders? Rangers in combat! Send your orders!
Come on.
Move your asses! Move! Move! Move!
Oh, that's too long. They're gonna die.
Well, that was a good show, Commander. But it demonstrates one thing. Our allies are not ready at all to defend themselves. Had it been the Russians in front of them today, they would have been slaughtered.
Failure is part of training, sir. They're only reservists. They will continue to drill.
That's all well and good, but I'm not here for these trifles. I've got a major fighter jet contract to attend to. So here's the real showstopper. I want you to demonstrate its air-to-ground and air-to-air capabilities for our guests.
Take a seat, Miller. I'm in charge here.
Ah, General. I was wondering when you'd come out of hiding. So, what's on the menu, Chef?
We'll start with a classic. Close air support with good old A-10s.
Yeah, like in '91, the good old days. You never change your record, do you?
Shut up, Miller! Commander, you will be leading this demonstration. Call in an A-10 and order it to destroy the marked targets. Planes must work in coordination with recon to target enemy ground units. The recon detects and identifies the target while the plane maneuvers to attack it.
Warthog, combat ready. Warthog, mission ready. Warthog copies. CAS is on the way. Inbound. CAS, mission confirmed. CAS, mission received. Direct attack matter confirmed. I'm the ultimate ground pounder. Solid copy. Diving on target.
Whoa! The sound of that gun always gives me chills.
Airstrike complete.
It reminds me of well, whatever. Send the plane back to base before it runs out of fuel.
Back to Texaco.
Alright, where is... no, that's the spawn point for the aircraft. Is that all
Now
of them?
call in a Harrier to make a bombing
Oh, we're
run.
still doing this, okay.
Oh, great. Another old crate.
New bearing set. Harrier, armed and ready. Preparing to pickle. Let's drop some fireworks. Strike complete.
Send the plane back to base before it runs out of fuel.
Copy. Bugging out.
I think that's all the objectives for training.
All right, Commander, send in the F-15EX now.
Okay, still one more.
Finally.
This plane is equipped with a laser designation pod and smart bombs. You mark the target with the pod and the bombs will correct their trajectory to hit with pinpoint accuracy.
Airstrike is go for effect. Strike coordinates received.
You see, making gun runs and guiding missiles is outdated. Now, you drop a bomb from as far as you can and you let it do the job for you.
Well, let's try again with a moving target this time, and you'll see that a human is still needed to predict the target's trajectory.
Rolling on the target area. Coming around now. Roger that. Strike area confirmed. Eagle standing by.
The target is still standing, Commander. Don't make us look like fools. We're here to demonstrate the capabilities of this plane, not your lack of competence.
Dive attack confirmed. Eagle standing by for orders. Ready, pickle. Bomb run confirmed.
I'm so bad at this. What am I supposed to do?
Going for effect.
Let me figure out what it is I missed. Pursuit strikes 2. Okay, so laser guided bombs have limited correction radius. Hit a moving target, try to predict their movement, and don't forget to mark them with your laser. Okay, so I just have to guess where this guy's going. Cool, 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 cool.
Let's reduce them to scrap.
Oh, maybe that wasn't what I wanted.
Blind the coordinates. Changing course. Coordinates received. Commencing attack.
Oh,
Eagle, mission ready. Solid copy. Air support mission inbound.
missed that.
Roger that. Strike area confirmed. Rolling on the target area. Coming around now. Airstrike is go for effect. Coordinates received. Commencing attack.
When you take one of these bombs on the face like that, the coffin they send back home doesn't weigh much. Believe me. Send in the second F-15, Commander. This time to demonstrate its air-to-air capabilities against drones.
We have potential buyers for dozens of these planes, so make sure these drones are shot down nice and clean, Commander.
Remind me, Miller, are we here to defend these people or to sell them weapons?
Selling them weapons means they can defend themselves. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. I just make sure they buy from the right bait and tackle shop.
Drone destroyed. Proceed to next target.
Eagle here. Turning hot.
Second target destroyed.
Going hot. Eagle ready.
Three out of 3.
There's one more drone, Commander. Finish it.
Master arm on. Engaging. Eagle copies.
Great job, Commander. If we don't land a contract for a few jets after that, I'll be damned.
General, we've got a problem. I've asked confirmation from the airbase, and they sent 3 drones as planned, not 4.
Oh, shit. Don't tell me we scratched some civvies who can't read a map.
No, sir. The radar signature was definitely that of a UAV.
Well, in any case, that means trouble.
Pack your bags, it's time to go to war. Alright, hopefully I got all the... I didn't. It's gonna look terrible. But we're gonna try to play this mission
The
and
Lithuanian government denounced a
see
violation
how it
of
goes.
their
But I don't think it's gonna be good. If the training missions are any indication of how in-depth the game goes, oh man.
The unknown object that was shot down during the exercise turned out to be a Russian drone. The official line is that it was shot down to prevent an air collision with our jets training nearby. But the Russians refused to go along with that story and maintained that it was flying on their side of the border.
But it was flying on the wrong side of the border, right?
Well, it was hit in the Lithuanian airspace, but ended up a few meters on the other side of the frontier. So, as you can imagine, they jumped on the occasion to create their own narrative. In any case, the Lithuanian government has closed their borders with Belarus and Kaliningrad until the end of the investigations. As a response, the Russians have placed all their troops at the border on high alert and sent a quote-unquote military convoy carrying humanitarian aid to Kaliningrad. They are approaching the town of Lazdishe as we speak.
And nobody thought about stopping them?
It's a tricky situation. The Lithuanians cannot block humanitarian convoys without breaking international treaties.
Humanitarian my ass. We can't let that happen. The so-called humanitarian convoy is like spitting in our face. Williams, what are our units in the area?
A striker company from 2nd Cav is training nearby. If they move it once, they should be able to intercept...
Yeah, I don't need to hear this. I'm gonna suck anyways, whether I listen to it or not. I want to get some an actual fight in before close the stream up.
The convoy has been spotted a few miles down this highway, sir.
No time to lose then. This crossroad is the last position where we can stop them before they reach the city. Send your troops there immediately, Commander.
Where's the objective? To here?
Moving there now.
The convoy is approaching. We're tracking its position with a drone.
Hurry up! Capture the crossroad before they reach it.
Remember, this is officially a humanitarian convoy, and unless proven otherwise, it must be considered as such. Act with extreme caution here, General.
Yeah, of course. Commander, make sure our troops are instructed to hold their fire and engage only if fired upon.
We are holding the crossroad, General. They're approaching rapidly. Maybe they didn't see us. Shall we fire a warning shot?
Moving out.
Negative! Hold your fire and stay in the middle of the road. Show them we're here and they'll back off.
They stopped.
It looks like they're hesitating.
I guess they weren't expecting us. Come on, now is the moment of truth. Either they go back or they try to pass in force.
Look, they're moving back.
Thank God we won't have a war on our hands today. Congratulations, General. I have to admit, I didn't think it would be that easy.
No, wait. They turned left. What are they doing?
They're trying another approach to bypass us. Commander, redeploy your troops on these crossroads. Show them we're not here by accident. Don't forget to call reinforcements. We'll need all the help we can get to cover all these crossing points.
Where are my... Okay, there we are.
Striker here. Copy. Relocating.
They've stopped again.
Roger. Moving out. Personal carrier ready.
Enemy soldiers have dismounted from the trucks
Pedal to
and
the
started
metal.
moving in our direction. We got positive identification of weapons. I repeat, PID of weapons.
Hold your fire! This is a game of chicken. Whoever shoots first takes the blame.
And whoever gets shot first dies.
What happened? Why did your men open fire? Your instructions were not to engage.
Oops.
You're not the one on the ground assessing the situation, Miller. The commander certainly had his reasons. His first duty is to ensure the safety of his men.
Their aim was clearly to push us into a corner, and you fell for it like a fool. You have no idea of the shitstorm you just stirred up.
Williams, drop a bomb on the road in front of him as a warning. We must show where our red line stands.
What?
Armed vehicles are detaching from the bulk of the convoy. They're moving up in our direction. Prepare for an assault.
Transport ready.
Establish defensive positions in the buildings near the crossroads on our flank, Commander. And make sure our troops are resupplied.
Ready for action.
If one of these positions is overwhelmed, fall back on the main crossroad and hunker down there.
First crossroad secured.
Striker here. We're
I scrambled jets to provide fire support, but they won't be there before 30 minutes. Your orders are simple. Hold at all costs until they arrive.
Your men will never hold that long. Give me a minute. We have a pair of AC-130 gunships in the area. I will demand they be rerouted in your direction.
We? Who are you actually working with now, Miller?
Just use the planes and don't ask questions. They will be there in about 10 minutes.
vehicle heavily damaged. Need maintenance.
Our flank is starting to crumble. You can abandon ground to gain time, Commander, but make sure you keep control of the main crossroad.
We're in combat. Striker, engaged in combat. relocating. Moving there now.
Enemy units are pouring through the main crossroad. Eliminate them and retake it immediately.
Hold your fire. I gotta
Our
hold out for
position is
7
overwhelmed.
minutes. Oh, geez.
Retreat into the city outskirts and try to survive until the gunships arrive.
Troop transport, standing by. Vehicle hit! Holy shit, that was close!
Be advised, Commander. A second wave of vehicles has forced the border and is approaching on the highway. They're accompanied by self-propelled howitzers this time.
Static defenses will be hammered by their artillery, so use the mobility of the strikers to avoid their fire.
Defensive smoke! Weapons team under fire, requesting orders. Shut your crowd catcher and move out! Personnel carrier in combat! On the double squad! Mash your motor, we gotta go! Good copy. Next waypoint received. Moving out. Empty tank, here. Target that location. Tanks are dead. We're in the missile age now. Target coordinates received. Engaging. Tactical truck here. We're taking fire. Weapons team in combat. Awaiting command. Heavy weapons team in combat. Striker here. We're engaged. Laying down suppressive fire. Roger, we're Oscar Mike. Roger, moving to next waypoint.
The situation is getting dire here, Miller. One of those planes coming.
Let's take the hammer.
Almost there. Just hold on a few more minutes.
Terrible.
Someone asked for a ride? Vehicle satisfied! Situation's hot! Fly truck ready to transport. One more hit and our vehicle's done! Already there. Transport engaged in combat! Striker standing by. Good copy. Next waypoint received.
That's dead. Ooh, you got there just in time.
Personal carrier here. Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me. Cargo dumped. Striker ready. Roger. Moving out. Copy. Relocating.
Blocked one convoy. Did not hold the main crossroad. Now just to survive. And 2 more minutes for the Spectre gunship.
Logi here, send trap. Our vehicles are getting hit! We need maintenance! Striker reporting in. Logistics ready. Striker under fire! Requesting orders! Push him out! We're engaging! Smoke deployed! Our vehicle has been hit! Need repairs! Heavy weapons team engaged in combat! Roger that, we're engaging!
The cavalry has arrived, Commander. The gunships are here to support you. Move them over enemy positions and enjoy the show.
AC gunship standing by. Recalibrate azimuth sweep angle. Adjust elevation scan. Gunship here, ready to strike. We're the Angel of Death. Gunship ready to strike.
We've lost the main crossroad. It's over, Commander. Evacuate your troops from the area. Minimizing our losses is the best we can do now. The Striker Brigade is completely decimated, and the Russian troops have free reign over the Sovalki Gap. What a fiasco! What a humiliation!
We're gonna try that one more time. Maybe this time I'll use the hold fire command.
The convoy has been spotted a few miles down this highway, sir.
No time to lose, then. This crossroad is the last position where we can stop them before they reach the city. Send your troops there immediately, Commander.
Roger. We're on the move. Pedal to the metal.
The convoy is approaching. We're tracking its position with a drone.
Hurry up! Capture the crossroad before they reach it.
Good copy.
Remember,
Next waypoint
this is
received.
officially a humanitarian convoy, and unless proven otherwise, it must be considered as such. Act with extreme caution here, General.
Yeah, of course. Commander, make sure our troops are instructed to hold their fire and engage only if fired upon.
Striker here.
We're holding the crossroad, General. They're approaching rapidly. Maybe they didn't see us. Shall we fire a warning shot?
Negative! Hold your fire and stay in the middle of the road. Show them we're here, and they'll back off.
They stopped.
It looks like they're hesitating.
I guess they weren't expecting us. Come on, now is the moment of truth. Either they go back, or they try to pass in force.
Look, they're moving back.
Thank God we won't have a war on our hands today. Congratulations, General. I have to admit, I didn't think it would be that easy.
No, wait. They turned left. What are they doing?
They're trying another approach to bypass us. Commander, redeploy your troops on these crossroads. Show them we're not here by accident. Don't forget to call reinforcements. We'll need all the help we can get to cover all these crossing points.
Roger, we're Oscar Mike. Striker here. We're combat ready. Roger. Moving to next waypoint.
They've stopped again. First crossroad secured.
Moving there now. Troop transport reporting in.
Second crossroad secured, sir. Enemy soldiers have dismounted from the trucks and started moving in our direction. We got positive identification of weapons. I repeat, PID of weapons.
Hold your fire! This is a game of chicken. Whoever shoots first takes the blame.
And whoever gets shot
Armored
first
transport,
dies.
standing by.
Williams, drop a bomb on the road in front of them as a warning. We must show where our red line stands.
Someone call for a cab? Pedal to the metal.
Our drone has been shot down.
It's clear they're not coming to shake hands. You're authorized to engage, Commander.
Armed vehicles are detaching from the bulk of the convoy. They're moving up in our direction. Prepare for an assault.
Establish defensive positions in the buildings near the crossroads on our flank, Commander. And make sure our troops are resupplied. If one of these positions is overwhelmed, fall back on the main crossroad and hunker down there. I scramble jets to provide fire support. They won't be there before 30 minutes. Your orders are simple. Hold at all costs until they arrive.
Your men will never hold that long. Give me a minute. We have a pair of AC-130 gunships in the area. I will demand they be rerouted in your direction.
We? Who are you actually working with now, Miller?
Just use the planes and don't ask questions. They will be there in about 10 minutes.
Copy. Relocating. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Vehicle status is red! ready.
Oh, it didn't have any supplies because I had been getting up. Oops.
Be advised, Commander. A second wave of vehicles has forced the border and is approaching on the highway. They are accompanied by self-propelled howitzers this time.
Static defenses will be hammered by their artillery, so use the mobility of the strikers to avoid their fire. Our flank is completely overwhelmed. Miller, if you think you can try a diplomatic approach to convince them to return to Russia, now would be the time.
Oh, hey,
A handful
Sicario.
of Lithuanian units have arrived, and will hold the outskirts of the town on our left. Fall back on the main crossroad and hunker down there to receive the main Russian assault.
Vehicle status red! Situation time!
They got mortars. You know what? Let's get a bunch of those.
Proceeding to the next base of fire. Artillery moving out. Like a rocket sled on rails. Combat vehicle at your command, sir. Striker awaiting orders. Copy. Fire only when fired upon. My truck's been hit. Need repairs.
Their artillery fires volley after volley without repositioning. Sadly, our mortars lack the range to provide counter battery without exposing themselves.
They're just asking to be beaten. Williams, contact the Lithuanian artillery battery that was training with the strikers. Those PCH-2000s will come in handy.
At once, sir.
Logistic vehicle under
Sir,
fire.
the Lithuanian artillery responded. One of their platoons is already on its way. You can call it as reinforcement, Commander.
The situation is getting dire here, Miller. When are those planes coming?
Almost there. Just hold on a few more minutes.
That was close.
Where do I call these guys in?
Smoke screen. Mortar engaged. What are your orders? Copy. Call for fire received. Mortar engaged. Requesting orders. Good copy. Fire coordinates received.
base that target? I'm so confused.
Moving out.
The cavalry has arrived, Commander. The
Good
gunships
copy.
are here to
Next
support you.
waypoint received.
Move them over enemy positions and enjoy the
Facing
show.
gunship, waiting target. Gunship here. New heading set. Weapons team engaged. What are your orders? No fear! Keep them suppressed! Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Copy. Relocating. Moving there now. Heavy weapons team under fire! Heavy weapons team is under fire! Gunship ready.
The Russian troops seem to be falling back. Looks like they've had enough for today.
That was a close shave. The Striker Brigade is in poor shape. It needs to be withdrawn. But they bought us precious time to organize our next move. Congratulations, Commander.
No time for congratulations. Reports indicate Russian penetrations on all the main axes leading to the three capital cities of the Baltic states. So there you have it, General. Your long-awaited war.
Well, that's official. I suck at this game. I'm gonna have to play a few times just to get used to it. There's a lot of things I am not understanding what to do. Hey Ardor, how goes Broken Arrow? Played some of the war games and had my eye on this since the demo. Well, I saw the guys playing it earlier in the week, and I was really interested in it and wanted to play it, and now I have. And oh boy, it's the learning curve is pretty tough. So I'm going to. I gotta get good at it. I don't know any way. I'm not a huge fan of RTSs, but this looked very cool, especially since it has Patriot missile systems in there.
Russian
It's
troops are
something
pouring into the
I
Baltic
train
states
on every
through
day.
every checkpoint
So,
from Narva in
yeah.
the north to Vilnius in the
We'll
south.
see how that goes.
The Russians have threatened Europe with the use of nuclear weapons if they dare to get involved. The threat was effective. We've been left to fend for ourselves.
We won't be able to prevent the invasion of Estonia and Latvia, and could quickly end up bogged down in a long and exhausting war of attrition in Lithuania.
To join, even though I haven't bought it yet.
We're far from home and on our own.
Well, he's
Our
hitting-
expeditionary units
hitting
can
hard
hit
for
hard and
recruits.
fast, but will
By the
rapidly
way,
lose
if you're interested in
effectiveness.
joining Broken Arrow, you're spinning
Then
it
our
up the
best
top.
chance is to seize a bargaining ship to negotiate with.
And what do you propose?
Oh, okay. Maybe I gotta drop that
We
down
take
a bit.
Kaliningrad.
Let's try that.
I like it. We have enough forces in Poland and in the Baltic Sea to take the city and even the entire oblast if things go well.
I don't know if that's any better. I did drop it a
Prepare
little
attack
bit.
plans on strategic targets around the city.
Fantastic. Let's see. I don't know what is going on here. Alright, with an airdrop, assault the port of that place from the sea, punch through forward with armored, let's try it. Let's try armored attack.
The city of Kaliningrad is only 20 miles away from the Polish border. In your opinion, General, how long would it take an armored brigade to reach it?
Using Highway E28, they could cover this distance in less than a day for sure. But our tanks are stored in Germany and won't be here for several days. And last time I checked, you told me the Poles won't intervene.
Indeed, they won't enter Russian soil without first ensuring full support from the rest of the EU. But what if I convince them to lend us some of their newly acquired Abrams tanks?
Well, that changes everything. Our crews have already been airlifted from Germany and are waiting for the machines. We're talking hours, not days this time.
Then, consider it done. I'll make the necessary arrangements.
Williams, situation please.
The first Polish tanks have been transferred to our crews, but it'll take several days before we can reach full capacity.
Enemy activity in the
I'm
region?
gonna lower the difficulty down
The
just so I
Russians
can.
seem pretty disorganized as well.
Still
There's a
trying
lot
to
of
figure
movement,
out
but
what to
nothing very
do.
coordinated.
Then we won't give them time to come to their senses. We'll act immediately and seize the initiative to keep them off balance. Williams, organize an ad hoc armor company team with whatever you can find. Commander, you will lead this armored spearhead and open the way to Kaliningrad for the rest of our forces. Rush forward, don't stop at anything, don't even slow down, and ram through the toll gate.
Like I play more turn-based strategies. The real-time strategies makes me think too much. We'll see. A lot of Abrams and Bradleys.
We're approaching the border. We've received reports of Russian troops establishing defensive positions along the highway.
Don't give them time to reinforce their positions, Commander. Move quickly and secure the first checkpoint rapidly.
M1 Abrams ready for action. Moving as ordered. Roger, moving out. Someone asked for a ride? Roger, we're Oscar Mike. Bradley, ready for combat. Heavy cavalry ready for action. Rolling.
What's this? Oh, that's I thought that was an objective.
No sign of enemy presence at checkpoint Alpha, sir.
Good, we beat him to the punch. Williams, establish a supply point here. Make sure we have a constant flow of ammunition and spare parts to keep up the pace.
At once, sir.
Commander, continue toward the next checkpoints. Our vehicles are equipped with active protection systems designed to intercept incoming missiles and RPGs, so don't hesitate to jump into the middle of the fray. Shock and awe!
Move the fuck out, driver! Full speed!
No snap.
Bradley here! We're under fire! Abrams, ready to roll. One more hit and our vehicle's done!
One of our vehicles has been destroyed, Commander. Active protection systems are no magic shields. They can be overwhelmed if several missiles hit in quick succession, and they have a limited number is under our control, sir. Enemy defense eliminated.
Perfect. Keep up the pace, Commander. Williams will set up resupply points at each checkpoint as you progress. Take what you need to rearm your units, but be quick. The more you wait, the stronger the enemy defense will be.
Ready. Copy. Relocating.
Oh, I gotta forget. Mouse really affects where I can move. If I don't have the mouse in the field of play, it'll drag me off left, right.
Bradley fighting vehicle standing by. Solid copy. Moving out. Vehicle damage. Requesting maintenance. Defensive smoke. Our vehicle can't take much more of it. Smoke deployed.
T-72 tanks are no match for our Abrams. But keep your distance. A close-range shot will still pierce through our armor.
Artillery moving out. Infantry at your command, sir.
Checkpoint Charlie is under our control,
Infantry
sir.
ready for combat.
The latest SIGINT report indicates small enemy groups assembling on both sides of the highway. Williams, set up reconnaissance positions on our flanks. I don't want any surprises.
Understood, sir.
Continue your progression, Commander.
Infantry ready for action. One more hit like that and we're done. Troop transport reporting in. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Who needs support? Artillery relocating. Popping smoke. Artillery on the move.
One more checkpoint, and the road to Kaliningrad will be open, Commander.
Sir, the activity on our flanks is starting to worry me. Several of my positions have been probed, which could indicate an imminent attack.
It could also be isolated units trying to find their way. No need to overreact. Our priority remains to capture the last checkpoint. An armored brigade is preparing to move as we speak. As soon as the road is open, I will send them through.
Pedal to the metal. Roger. We're on the move. Bradley fighting vehicle reporting in. Good copy. Next waypoint received.
having to move so much, I haven't had a chance to resupply.
Infantry, good to go. Who wants a skylight for his house? Call for fire received. Roger, fire coordinates received. Artillery status red. Situation hot. Smoke deployed.
Sir, a large enemy group has been spotted on our flank, heading toward Checkpoint Charlie. My reconnaissance units won't be able to hold them back for long. I need backup.
Understood. Commander, send back some of your troops to assist Williams. Keep the pressure on the enemy if you can, but pause the assault if necessary. Our logistic line must not be severed.
Get that engine running. Order ready, sir. Fire mission received. Infantry here. We're in combat.
And they split up quick.
Troops in combat. Order at your command, sir. Roger. Call for fire received. M1 Abrams, warmed up and ready to go. Order available, sir. Solid copy. Fire mission received. Defensive smoke.
That's why I can't see them.
Fire coordinates received. Roger. Fire coordinates received.
Come on, hit him, hit him. Nope.
Roger. Fire mission received.
Come on, come on.
Fire coordinates received. Fit for fight, sir.
the struggle bus here.
Order ready to engage, sir. Copy. Call for fire received.
Got nothing. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Recall that.
Mortar ready to fire. Call for fire received. Moving there now. Personal carrier here. Engaging the enemy. Heavy cab ready to rumble. Armored moving out. Infantry reporting in. Engaging! Who needs support? Roger! Fire coordinates received!
Okay. Looking good. Except for this area.
Good copy! Fire coordinates received! Solid copy! Fire mission received! Troop transport, standing by. Fire mission received. Who wants a skylight for his house? Personal carrier ready. Moving out.
Just gonna take it right down the middle. Let's go.
Mortar ready to engage, sir. Mortar ready, sir. Popping smoke.
Are we out of ammo? Yep. Out of ammo. So where is my...
That was close.
Gotta take. Nope. Alright, let's close that.
Departing.
Crap, I have no mortars for a while.
Vehicle status is red. Infantry here. We are engaged. Driver, move back. Defensive smoke. Mortar ready. Send mission. Mortar available, sir. Mortar at your command, sir. Make way. Armored, moving out. Smoke screen. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Pedal to the metal. Heavy cavalry ready for action. Moving to shooting position. What are you waiting for? Drive! Heavy cav is on the field. Mortar ready. Send coordinates. Who wants a skylight for his house? Mortar available, sir.
Here they come.
Roger. Call for fire received.
Where's the rest of my guys? Here they are, finally.
Moving.
Oh my god. Whatever.
Order, ready to fire. Fire coordinates received. Roger, fire mission received. Heavy armor is ready to rumble. Mortar ready, sir. Roger, fire coordinates received. Vehicle hit! Holy! Call for fire received. Fire coordinates received.
Checkpoint Echo captured, sir.
Fucker scratched our paint.
Finally, Kaliningrad, here we come. The brigade is in marching order and ready to go. I'm giving them the order to move immediately.
Sir, our flanks are still threatened, and my troops can't hold their own. My defenses around Checkpoint Charlie are being probed again.
More hit and our vehicle's done.
I know. Commander, use your troops to assist Williams now. Make sure we keep control of the highway and ensure safe passage to the vehicles of the armored brigade.
Abrams engaged in combat. Who needs support? Good copy. Fire coordinates received. Abrams, ready to roll.
Let me see. So A, B, C.
Solid copy. Moving out. Order ready. Send mission. Relocating to the next emplacement.
The column is on the move and has reached Checkpoint Alpha, sir.
Combat potential of this armored brigade must be maintained until it reaches Kaliningrad, so make sure there are no enemy units in its way.
Armored transport reporting in. Already there.
The column has reached Checkpoint Bravo, sir.
Hunt down the remaining enemy groups roaming around Checkpoint Charlie, Commander. Keep the column safe. I'm assigning you a pair of Apache helicopters to provide overwatch. Make sure the column of vehicles reaches Checkpoint Echo without taking losses.
The column has reached checkpoint Charlie, sir.
Good. Don't let the column overtake you, Commander. Use the secondary roads on the sides of the highway to avoid getting stuck in traffic.
Apache gunship. Apache awaiting mission. Apache is combat ready. Apache at your command. Abrams here. We're combat ready. Driver, move out. Full throttle. Apache on the warpath.
The column has reached checkpoint Delta, sir.
Numerous enemies are converging on checkpoint Echo, Commander. Don't let them reach the
Apache
highway.
reporting in.
Use your troops as a buffer.
Mortar ready to engage, sir. Proceeding to the next base of fire. Apache ready for combat.
Sir, we've detected at least one large enemy group heading toward
Apache
checkpoint
standing by.
Echo, and I'm waiting for confirmation on 2 potential other groups.
It looks like they're sending everything they have left. Hold tight, Major. Head back towards checkpoint Echo as soon as you can, Commander. This armored column must keep moving. Stopping now would turn it into a gigantic pinata for a tactical nuke.
Apache here. Apache copies. Chopper hit. Evaluating damage. We've been hit.
Ooh, just ways to do it,
The column has
badges.
finally reached checkpoint Echo, sir.
One last push and we're there. Don't let the enemy hit it now. That would be so stupid to fail so close to reaching our goal.
Who wants a skylight for his house? Artillery
The armored column is under attack. You must protect it.
Solid copy. Fire mission received. Troop transport ready. Moving to shooting position.
Moving to shooting position. That's
Order at your
awesome.
command, sir.
The full
Artillery
brigade is on
relocating.
its way to Kaliningrad. I cannot wait to see this armored fist knocking at the gates of the city.
I did better. I got no silver medal stuff, but mainly I think that's because I didn't play on medium or higher. Didn't call any reinforcements. Yeah, no. Yeah, I did bad. Let's just say I did bad. But thanks for watching, guys. That's gonna be it for me tonight.